Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hello, good evening, madam.
How are you?
I'm
Good evening,
fine.
ma'am.
Good
And
evening.
what about you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Yes,
Alhamdulillah.
today's topic. Today's topic is knowledge is the biggest asset you can accumulate. Yes, knowledge is the biggest asset uh, of our, what you can say, of our personality. It builds the confidence. It improves our communication skills. With the knowledge only, we can be able to communicate with others. And with the knowledge and if you are having knowledge and experience, it will be very important aspect of your personality. So this is very important. And with the knowledge and experience, you can beat anything. The knowledge With the knowledge, you can overcome the challenges. Whatever challenges comes in your way, you can overcome with those challenges with your knowledge, and of course with your experiences also, and enhance your personality. Knowledge enhance your personality and makes you fearless also. Uh, this is what I can say about it right now. Yes, anybody wants to say about the knowledge is the biggest asset you can accumulate?
Yeah, madam, you are right. I agree with you because knowledge is the biggest asset in now era. So if you have more knowledge, so you will be able to you will be able to every challenge. You will
Mhm.
be able for every challenging that you can face. So also knowledge give the sense. If the nation, I'm talking about those nation which they keep behind or self the knowledge, so they go, they are going to the successful path. So if those nations which they avoid ourselves from the knowledge, so they behind left. So the knowledge is a biggest asset, and it is very important for all of us, for all of the generation. We need to improve ourselves regarding in the knowledge. So I think that today topic is also interesting topic, and I just expect of all of these guys to explain about our views, explain about our idea regarding this topic. So today I'm a little bit upset. So I think that is enough for me. So now I give the opportunity to some other one, so he will be better explain like from me. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot. Yes, who will say about this? See, knowledge is very important, and we should gather knowledge from everyone whenever we get a chance. We should acquire the knowledge from each and every one and at every point. Yes, Niaz, will you say about it?
No, ma'am. I need some time.
Okay, fine, fine. Yes, Shakil Ahmed, will you say about the topic?
Ma'am,
Yes.
uh, yeah, may I ask your name? I'm pronouncing it right or wrong? Tarannum?
Yes, right. I'm Taranum.
Ma- Is it Tanu?
Yes, it is Tarannum.
Are you listening?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Hello?
Hello, am I audible? Am I audible? What happened? Yeah, am I audible? Anybody can say? No, I'm not audible.
No, no, yeah, you are audible. I listen to you.
So why can't he listen to me? I don't know. What's the problem?
I don't
Shakil
know.
Ahmed, are
Oh,
you Shakil Ahmed, are you there? Shakil Ahmed? No. Yes, see if it acts Maximed.
Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
yes? Yes, yes.
Yes. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am good. And actually, I am from about myself. I am Shiva from India.
You are from?
India.
Okay, okay, fine.
What
Yes,
about
sure.
you, ma'am? I
I'm
think
also,
you too.
I'm from India. I'm from India. Yes.
Oh, nice to meet you, ma'am.
Thank you. Yeah, today's topic is knowledge is the biggest asset you can accumulate. Will you say about it, Shiva?
Uh, sure, ma'am. Sure.
Yes.
Wait a second, ma'am. Just.
Yeah.
I am searching some privacy place. That's why, ma'am.
Okay.
Wait
Okay.
a second. Yeah, ma'am. What's your topic, ma'am? Yeah. Knowledge. Knowledge is
Today's
a
topic is knowledge is the biggest asset you can accumulate.
yeah, ma'am. Of course, everything is depend upon the knowledge. Okay, ma'am. I am agree this word. Uh, Actually, ma'am, the knowledge is everything analyzing and study. Not only the education, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
How to approach the person behavior, and every day we can learn somebody else. For example, interview, not a education purpose, man. Even
Mm-hmm.
though human is the surviving her life, her or him. It's
Mm-hmm.
everything depending upon the knowledge. Without knowledge, if you are going to another person, you ask him vulgarly means it is not a good approach. Your work is not done. I mean, I am like that. Actually, before 1 month, I do not. I mean, I am this. I do not. I don't know this much of English, man. Actually, I
Mm-hmm.
am South India person.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know very well about the South India language are preferred only. They do not encourage this much of. But later, I will start my career to learn slowly, slowly.
Mm-hmm.
It is also one of
Knowledge, a person is gathering knowledge from each and everywhere, whatever
yeah,
he's doing, whatever is he can see, and whatever he's experiencing. So from everywhere you can gather the knowledge, and everyone is
yeah,
gathering the knowledge, whatever they feels like they are gathering, otherwise they are leaving that. So
yeah.
and it is very
Best
important. It yes.
You know, man, the best example is a human being, man. If you are an animal, you do not have knowledge because every sheep is going and eating. One day, like that, it is depending upon another animal. It is going. It is sleeping is sleeping. But
Mhm.
human beings not like that. They are searching
Yes.
better than. For example, there are your father is doing farming, her son to give their guidance to approach a new career. Like that, slowly they build up their career like that. Best example is human being knowledge. I mean,
Yes.
I
Yes.
am saying example.
Right, very right. Yes,
Continue to
and
another person.
knowledge, yes, 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 no, and knowledge gives you the authority. When you are having the knowledge, you get the authority for anything. So this is also a very good aspect, that knowledge. Uh, with the knowledge only, you can do so many things which is depending upon the knowledge. You can do many things, and you can sort out many matters even if you are knowledgeable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Uh,
I
yes,
mean, which group for you, ma'am? Where
I'm from
which group
TKS
you?
India. This group is TKS India.
I think I am such this group another. I think this link is came another group, ma'am. I think it is our first conversation.
Yeah, I'm also thinking the same way that it is our first conversation with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the crazy English lovers. I see this link, ma'am.
Crazy English
Crazy.
lovers. I don't know. I had not seen that. I had not seen that. I
Ma'am,
don't
if
know
you
about
don't
it.
mind, can I join with your group? I
Yeah,
mean,
sure,
you are
sure.
the admin. You are the admin, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm also one of the admin. Yes.
If you don't mind, can you add in your
Yeah,
group,
sure.
ma'am?
The link will be shown here on the screen right after a minute or so. You can join with that link. WhatsApp link will be shown here, so you can join with that link. Okay. Okay, Shiva.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Please continue to another person's name. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
read
sure. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
another.
Yes,
Okay.
Fazli Azim.
Sorry, sorry.
Hello, ma'am. Can
Hello.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you.
I okay. I hope all of the members are doing good. I would like to share some views regarding today's topic.
Mm-hmm,
Firstly, I would want to define the term knowledge.
mm-hmm,
Knowledge is actually information or data, or you can say it's a skill that is developed through education and experience. And you can increase your knowledge by reading books, by writing and listening, and you can even increase it by having experience. So I would like to share some views regarding the main topic, that is knowledge is the biggest asset you can accumulate. So yes, of course, I agree to the fact that knowledge is the biggest asset. For example, if you compare the asset of knowledge to other assets, like if you buy property, if you collect money, if you do any business and you accumulate assets, so all of these assets are not everlasting. You are gonna lose them one day. Even if you don't lose them, some members of your generation would lose them. So what I meant to say that any asset apart from the knowledge is not everlasting. So I agree to the fact that uh, knowledge is not knowledge is actually everlasting asset. No one can steal the knowledge from you. No one can purchase the knowledge. You can have the knowledge through experience. You can have the knowledge through hardships. You can have the knowledge by going step by steps through certain processes. And secondly, I would like to explain some benefits regarding regarding using the knowledge as an asset. So there are a lot of benefits having the knowledge as an asset. The first one in my mind is that when you are a knowledgeable person, you are actually a confident person. For example, if you go somewhere and you don't know the people, you are meeting the people for the first time, but if you have knowledge enough, you can communicate with them. You can speak on any topic, so you would have the confidence to go wherever and to meet any people if you have knowledge. It means if you have knowledge, you can speak on any topic to anyone. The second one is that by having knowledge, it means that your communication skills are good. For example, if you want to have maximum knowledge, then you would ask your teachers, you would discuss with your colleagues, uh, you would communicate with them, you would research, and you do processes like this. So automatically your communication skills would be far greater than you think. So knowledge also improves your communication skills. And I also have, excuse me, I also have got some other benefits of knowledge. For example, uh, knowledge and experience go hand in hand. It means that if you have knowledge, the knowledge is not enough. For example, if we talk about our field, our engineering field, so the hiring recruiters always demands to have experience with knowledge as well. It means that if you have knowledge, you have bookish knowledge, and you are lacking experience, your chances are automatically reduced. Similarly, if you have experience, like I have seen many diploma holders who have a lot of experience for many years, but they don't have the core or the bookish knowledge, so they don't improve, they don't promote. So knowledge and experience go hand in hand. So this is the quality of knowledge. And the last one that comes to my mind is that when you have knowledge, your morality increases. For example, you have knowledge, you know the social norms, you know you are ethical person, you know how to give respect to others, you know how to talk to others properly, you know how to communicate properly, you can call up the people properly with respect. So all of these things are improving your morality in society. So these were some of the points. There might be a numerous amount of uses, and there might be numerous amount of advantages of knowledge. So these were some limited information regarding the regarding discussing the knowledge is an asset. At the end, I would like to add some quotes regarding the knowledge as well. The first one that is in my mind is that knowledge is power. The second one that comes to my mind is that the more you gain knowledge, the more enlightened your vision becomes. Okay,
Mhm.
and the third one that is present at the moment in my mind is that knowledge, there is no wealth like a knowledge, and there is no ignorance, there is no poverty like ignorance. So that was all from my side. You can ask me if you have any confusions. Thank you for hearing me.
Thanks a lot, Tasim. I guess you very
Okay,
rightly. Yes.
okay.
Yes.
I have one question from the side of Azim, and I think you will explain very well. So, knowledge is the biggest asset. We are Muslim, our faith is like, this is the hadith from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم. So knowledge is we should learn to knowledge. We should need for both need the knowledge for women, for male and women. We should learn the knowledge. But my question is that uh, all every person want to get the good education and good knowledge, but those people didn't afford the fees education, so how they get the knowledge? And you see in a daily life, the person they didn't afford the piece of our child, and they just going outside for the earning money, and they just do the work for our bid. So how these people how these people afford our expenses for our children? I think he get my point.
Okay, I completely agree to your point that you are actually saying that the poor people or poor society are not able to educate their children, right?
Yes, sure, sure.
Okay, so I would like to comment on that. See, this factor depends on many things. For example, the government should be responsible to provide quality education to those people who can't afford it. For this, there are government schools which are free of cost, and the teachers teach the students to free of teachers teach the students and educate them free of cost. Okay, so our government has our government did already a good thing to have government educations, government education sectors like schools and colleges. But see, we all are aware of the government institutions, but still we see that there are some parents who can't even who can't even afford to send their children to the government schools. For example, you still have to give them pocket money. You still have to provide them and fulfill their extra expenses. For as far as the government is concerned, I am considering the government responsible for this loss. The loss is that the children of poor people are not getting education properly. So the government is trying to remove this problem by improving the government sectors as well. But there might be some other issues that the children of government sectors are still far behind than the good quality of educations. So the government has already done good steps to educate the poor people, to educate the children of poor people, but they are still facing there is still lack of knowledge. There is still lack of education for these peoples, and there are some other factors due to which they can't educate their children. And some of the factors, if I go to those factors, then the conversation would be extended too much, because if government schools are there and the poor people government schools are there, then here we got a questions. Why aren't the rich people sending their children to the government school? A teacher in the government school would never send his son or his daughter to the same government school for education. So it means that the government has done a good step to have government sectors, but due to some reasons, still the poor children can get enough education. And if I go to those reasons, then the topic would be extended. So that's my answer.
Okay, got it.
Thank you,
Thank you for this.
Fazlazim. Uh, if Fazlazim, you had said that if a person is knowledgeable, he is having manners, how to speak, how to talk, means how to walk, and all. So yes, this is the thing that educated people are educated people is full of manners also. And the if the
Yes, of
person,
course, I agree.
yes, yes. Yes, and if the person is having knowledge, he can make the correct decision. Not 100% correct, but yes, most of the decisions made by him is uh, quite correct.
Yeah, madam,
Yes,
because they
most
are
of the
cool mind
decisions are
people.
calculated.
They are cool mind, that's why they
Most of the
correct decision
decisions
take.
of an educated persons are calculated. They
Yes,
just
right.
consider both the negative aspects and the positive
Yes,
aspects,
that's the
both
reason.
the
Yes,
losses
yes,
and benefits.
yes, that's the reason.
So,
Yeah,
so we as a human can be perfect like 100%, but we can use our brain and we can use our educated mind to do calculations.
right.
So that's the point.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Fazl Azim. Yes, Basi.
And
Thank you so much, man, for giving me a chance. Fazil explaining everything. That's a very good. But knowledge is the
Ma'am,
biggest asset for everyone in the world because that asset never cry to
ma'am,
any
excuse
person.
me.
That asset increase day by day. If you have any knowledge about your professional life, academic life, you can believe that you should increase your knowledge and you should deliver your knowledge. You can got everything, and knowledge is everything. And that's a question. If poor people, how to gain a knowledge? I think everyone, every work they do you have. That's a gain a knowledge. If you are doing any labor work, if you are doing a professional field, that's a knowledge. And if you that's a knowledge, and that's a called experience. And I think government sector they have everywhere, and they have a teacher are the very talented teacher, and they should complete. And I think that's books also giving a free books in a government teacher. That's everything. Gain easily gain a knowledge. That's a poor people are a rich people. Rich people just only a environment give a environment, and poor people that have a no environment. How to gain a knowledge in a best way? That's a difference between poor people and a rich people. And knowledge is everything. You can any act, you can play any act. That's gain a knowledge. And second thing, that's if you have a knowledge, there you have a good decision. That's a positive. That's a two way in positive and negative way. I think it's my point. Knowledge and decision is the two things. Mostly people they have a decision maker. They have no knowledge. They have uneducated people, but they have a decision maker. They take any decision in a without hesitation. They know how to take any decision. And knowledge is a second thing. But if you have knowledge anything, you take a decision. That's a good. But I think decision maker and knowledge is that's the two things. That's my point. That's it.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you, Vasia Basi. Thanks a lot. Yes. Yes, who will say it now? Yes, Ruby Kumari.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Thanks for giving me a chance,
You're welcome.
ma'am.
You're welcome.
Ma'am, today topic is
Yeah, welcome.
knowledge.
Keep on, guy.
Shakir Ahmed, you can say about after Ruby Kumari. You want to, if you wanted to say about the topic, you can say about after Ruby Kumari. Huh?
And
Yes, Ruby.
knowledge is the biggest asset
Okay,
you can.
fine,
What
fine,
happened?
fine, fine, man.
So, ma'am, is knowledge the greatest asset? And then we would say. So, I think yes, knowledge is the greatest asset with which we can achieve and what even we want and improve improve your life and because knowledge the only means and because knowledge is the only means by which we can fulfill our dreams and we can fulfill the dreams of our parents and our brothers and who have been seen towards us only according to our knowledge and mm, and like our dreams is to join the leaf list and so we can't fulfill our dreams without knowledge. Your knowledge is most important to use to fulfill and our dreams and to do everything. And second question is, and the second question come, and can we store the knowledge? Then as so we can store the knowledge in our mind, and the more knowledge people store their heads, and the more intelligent, because then it's biggest assets, and the amount to knowledge that one has the lost, and because there are no in the knowledge. That's all, ma'am, I want to say about this topic. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ruby. Yes, knowledge can be acquired by anyone. Whosoever wants to become knowledgeable in any of the field, he can acquire or she can acquire the knowledge. Yes, who else will say yes? Shakil Ahmed, you wanted to say about about this
Yeah,
topic?
man.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Thank you very much for giving me time. Once more, it's very interesting topic as usual. I like it very most. I think it's one of the most discussed, most it should be the most discussable topic. So your topic, first of all, I will take a start from whatever you have mentioned in the topic, so that clearly we would understand whatever our discussion is about. And uh, the topic is knowledge is the biggest asset that you can accumulate. It may be a question as well, but first of all, what is knowledge? Knowledge is a process of seeking, a process of getting to know anything. And it's a skill we can gain through experience and through education. So, knowledge is a broader term and a general term, but education is a narrow term in comparison to knowledge. Education is gained in only uh, an institution, but knowledge is can also gain through education as well, but as well as by getting experiences and getting skills. So there is what we can call knowledge. So you call knowledge is the biggest asset. Asset means treasure, treasure, wealth, and to accumulate, you can accumulate, we can gather. So what does this mean? That knowledge to know anything or to experience anything, to uh, get experience of a skill, it's a biggest wealth that we can accumulate, just like money, right? So I absolutely, I 100% am agree with this statement that knowledge is the biggest treasure, the biggest wealth that we can accumulate first thing, because here in this time, through your this platform, what we are gaining is knowledge. Knowledge doesn't is magic. So whatever we are getting this time is we are getting knowledge. So knowledge is, I think, the main purpose of life as well, because unless and until we would not understand what actually we human beings are, so we can understand this.
Yeah, thank you, Shakil Ahmed. Thanks a lot.
So
Yes, yes.
if you will give me a chance later, I will proceed. So today, now I'm quite busy. Some people are okay.
Oh, okay, thanks a lot, Shakil Ahmed. Yes, Manib Hussain, will you say about the topic? Knowledge is the biggest asset you can accumulate.
Hello.
Yes, Manib.
Okay, I have heard to the people talking about the knowledge, how it works in our life and its importance.
Mhm.
And someone raised the questions that the person who is the poor, how he has to make his children to get the knowledge. Actually, I will make a little interaction and changes in it. Knowledge is not is the thing that our direction goes to the education. The educating someone is the knowledge. We think obviously about it, but knowledge has a big surface of its definition that it defines in everything, even in small things, in bigger things. Whatever we do, it gets done because of our knowledge. Not only to go to the school and to educate, to get education, to have the degrees, and to go to the college. It's all about the knowledge. Knowledge can be a part. Even let me give you one example. There is one mobile phone I have. If I want to use something in my mobile, or I want to switch on my mobile, I need to know about it, and what I have to need to know about it, that is the knowledge. Knowledge can define in everything. I said that because mostly when we talk about the knowledge to accumulating in our life, our thinking goes to the school and to the college, to the teacher, so like that. So I completed here, and I will say that knowledge is a very important. It's the basic beginnings of our life. Success depends on it, and it descending us into the success, into the educate ourselves, into the developing ourselves. A huge improvement in our life that we all get from the knowledge. If we know about something, we have a knowledge, we would be confident. So confidentiality elevate from the knowledge in our life. Example, if I know about something, wherever I go, I have to debate about this thing. I would be very confident about myself that I have the right information, and about this, no one can distract my knowledge, and no one can bend me down in the debates or in the doing. And another thing, you know, no action, whatever we do, whatever about we act, first we sniff about its information, what is the process, then we do act. Actually, action also required a knowledge. So every action in our life we do, in our work field, in our daily routines, in anything, it's all get done with the knowledge. So knowledge work in our life, and whatever we do. So it's also a huge development of the thinking of our mind, become more stronger from the knowledge. Whatever we can today, that will increase the capacity of our thinking. With engaging, it will engage a lot of the ideas in our mind by self thinking. Then we will move to the more knowledge. Then we more. So it increase the a person thinking, a person knowledge. It adds a lot of the things that which helps to us in our life. However we walk outside, however we deal with the people, it all comes from the knowledge. So knowledge can be learned from the anything. We just need to sniff the information. We should need to accumulate in our life, and then for the later we have to act on it. One thing I want to share, uh, I make perfect usage of this mobile phone to store some important information regarding English language, and also regarding about the Arabic as well as that I'm learning it. And whenever I read from any script, or I listen from the any video or any podcast, I make perfect usage of this mobile phone to
Yeah, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure,
Yes,
I
we
need.
can hear
Okay.
you.
Yes, yes, Leonard.
Thank, yeah. Thank you, Munir. Thanks a lot. Very nicely you said. Knowledge is acquired with our every age, whatever we are doing, whatever we are reading, and whatever
Yes,
we
ma'am.
do, we can acquire the knowledge.
I want to ask you that sometimes your voice resonates like sound with the sounds of the echo. Uh, is the issue in my mobile or the every
No,
person
no, no.
listen the same
Actually,
thing?
actually, my daughter has joined this class, so that's why it was echoing.
Okay, all right. Actually, when I just noticed on the my mic, it was off, but before it I was speaking. Did I complete? Actually, you all have heard me so clearly.
Yeah, I had heard later at the end of your this thing. I had not heard because I was not getting the voice. But before that, I had heard everything.
Okay, thank you very much. Because sometimes it just get off. I just pressed on this button by mistakes, and but I don't realize that it's off.
Oh, okay, okay, fine. Yeah, it happens sometimes with me also. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks a lot. So I was telling, yeah, we can gather knowledge from everywhere, whatever we read, whatever we do, with all our eggs, we can gather the knowledge and enhance also. We can enhance our knowledge. Yes, anyone else wants to say about it? About our topic? Sylvie, will you say about it? Sylvie? Sylvie? No? Hamza Zulfikar? Hamza Zulfikar, will you say about it? About the topic? Am I audible? I hope you people are.
Hello,
Hello?
hello, hello,
Yes, Selvi.
hello.
Yes, yes, Selvi.
Okay, good. Thank you to giving me the floor. We are talking about the knowledge and the accumulated. I would like to say that no, yes, I would like to say knowledge is something that we know during the life. You know, people I was born and the mom at that moment that they start they started to accumulate in many things as they can use it, and sometimes we talk about we will talk about we was talking about the knowledge that uh, people are forgetting. People are forget, but sometimes they can come and disturb their life. That is why I would like to say accumulating knowledge is good, but sometimes we talk about the knowledge accumulate that can disturb our life. How can you help us? Someone can help us to know about it more.
Yes, yes.
Hello?
Hello, yeah, yeah.
Yes, the accumulation of some things of the love of our love who can disrupt us, uh, who can disturb us, and that would can help us to manage our life. That is something else, and I would like also to talk about accumulating things to what we learn. Maybe
Mhm.
we are a teacher, we learn to the pedagogic of teacher, we are the nurse or medical doctor, we accumulate everything concerning the nurse, concerning the health, concerning things also. That
Mhm.
is the kind of knowledge that we can accumulate. But I would like people to help us to talk about the things accumulate when we was young and can that can disturb our life. Thank you to listen to me and thank you to give me the answer. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Selvies. Thanks a lot. Yes, anyone else wants to say about the topic? Rajesh, will you say about the topic?
The topic we were talking about knowledge, accumulating knowledge.
Yes, yes, we are talking about knowledge is the biggest asset you can accumulate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I could say we can accumulate things that can help us later, and we can accumulate things that can disrupt us. That is why I would like to talk about it.
Okay, thanks a lot, Salvi. Thanks a lot. Yes, Devankat, will you say about this topic?
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you for giving me the chance speaking in this platform. So I want to say that accumulating is knowledge is not a big thing, but how we are use a less knowledge um, in a good work, yeah, good criteria, then this is a great thing. Because accumulating knowledge, we know that our students who is learns as a acquired a lot of knowledge, but they are not used in a good field, and they are not used properly, then that knowledge is rough rough um, according
Yeah,
according
that
us,
knowledge is useless. Now, if he is not
yeah.
using it properly, then it is useless. Right.
So only accumulating of knowledge is not a good thing. But
Mhm.
if you are less knowledge, but you are use that knowledge as a good work for your motivation, then this is a good. Because uh, जो ma'am, can I no, okay. So in present time, students are bored for learning because they only acquired this knowledge. 1 to 12th, they are any degree fine, then they are not used, and they are also not have patience for give one day will become that that knowledge is um, uh, our life make luxurious.
Mhm.
They only think, but they are not used properly that knowledge.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
you very rightly said whatever we are having the knowledge, we should use it properly and in the correct direction.
yeah, ma'am.
That is the very big thing. Because some people are too knowledgeable, but they use it in a different direction, in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
That
So
is
that,
a
yeah,
bad part of it, because knowledge can be used in anywhere,
yeah,
wherever. Yeah, yeah, anywhere knowledge can be used. It should be used in the right direction. You are
yeah,
very
ma'am.
very correctly you said. Mm, yes, thank you. Thanks a lot,
Thank you, ma'am.
Devang.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anyone else wants to say about it? Anyone else wants to say about the topic? No one? Fine, let's conclude it now. Uh, yes, Sarvi. Yes, Sarvi.
Okay, thank you for giving me the floor. I would like just to ask how to
Ma'am,
do.
should I?
Yes.
Yeah, let her let she explain first, whatever she wants to say. Let her say. Then you can say Shakil Ahmed. Okay?
Who have the
Yes.
floor? Who have the floor, please? Could I talk?
Yes, yes, you can say. Selvi,
Okay,
you can say.
thank you. Yes, I would like to say that how to do to have a good mind, or to have to be able to accumulate many things, and to be able to to use it. How to do? Do you? Someone can talk about how to do to accumulate things that you learn in the life and be able to use it. That is the question. Thank you.
Salvi, see, we have to think about it whether we are using our whatever we are having the energy. I'm sorry, whatever we are having the knowledge, we are using it in the right direction. In the right direction means which is helpful for anyone, which is helpful for us also, and which is helpful for others also. So it is very important. It should not harm your knowledge. By your knowledge, you are not harming anybody. It should not be harm anyone. That is the thing that you should. That is the thing that you should help anybody. Others get benefit from your knowledge. Uh, is that what you was asking for, Salvi?
Why? Please,
So,
please.
you was asking for where to use your knowledge, how to check which is the right way and which is the wrong way of using it, isn't it? That's what you was asking for.
I would like just to ask the question. We have a lot of knowledge, but sometimes we will want to learn as to know something else, but thinking that I was thinking that people don't have a lot of capacity, to accumulate things that they learn. So means that if you are a teacher, you want to learn people something or to concerning the medical, no medical, the professional knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes every some people don't be able to accumulate and to be able to use it. That is why I asked the question. Can us know how to do to to